Alright guys, welcome to part 5 of our Dividend at Impera Let's Play in Total War Rome 2. In the last part, we got beset on all sides from Carthage and the tribe in Pannonia, but it should work out. This army is in a weird, kind of rough spot. We need to start moving this army over here to help at Corrales. We'll probably lose Alalia, but we should be able to start advancing this way and start pushing into Pannonia and hopefully make peace with them sooner rather than later. We just got to keep our money gradually floating. Gestica, this would not be a large fight, and I want to end this war as quickly as possible. So we will auto-resolve it. We got a Segesta, a Kink, and a city right there, which will widen our border with Macedon. But honestly, I'm kind of fine with that because it's going to make us more money. Let's raise taxes for a turn because we're going to have to start converting cities over there. And for right here, oh, we're not going to have the money. But in case they attack Corrales, I want to have mercenary troops. We might have to have our taxes raised for a little bit. Nothing super crazy. Let's get the public order bonus, get the armor. Let's get 2 shots per minute, increase the fire rate. When those armies have to pivot back to the west, it'll make conquering the Gauls a lot easier. Well, it looks like they're going away. Looks like they're going for Italy. Or Sicily. Neither one is particularly good for us. Alright, new political election. We lost some desertion, but it's because we have troops in the water. Winter is going to really limit how far we're able to move. Up there for some reason. I think it's the winter doing it. But we should be able to take a good portion of that territory. You do need to move. And over here, we got so many full sacks to worry about. Just sail over to here. This army we're going to have to get rid of. I know it's lowering banditry, but we just need the money. And in here, can't convert that if you don't have the technology. I'd rather not have that right now, and let's get the farm. Taxes is going to be an issue for it. Taxes is going to be an issue everywhere, but we just got to deal with it for right now. And do that to increase public order. And then end turn. We're going to get one more good turn of better income. And see how it goes. Carthage is still moving their navies. They have a fairly strong navy. We just need to be able to pivot the armies from Pannonia back to the west. Right now, we need to be focused on consolidation. If they take Alilia, that's fine, but they're not going to take Corrales, most likely. And once we merge these two armies, we can get rid of one of the generals. Just really depends on what's going to happen. It really depends on how fast we're able to make peace in Pannonia. Even if we're able to pull one of the armies back, it'll make a huge difference dealing with Carthage. So one navy is definitely going for Sicily. Which is unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it's whatever. He might be in for some short term pain, but we should be able to deal with it. Going near Thapsus. We can destroy the army. It's not an issue. It's just having to deal with Carthage is the issue. Edict canceled. Alright, let's lower. We lose 1,700 if we do that. Come over here. And we'll go tax harvesting. We can continue to siege. We'll win that once we're able to fight it. And honestly, that's a lot of casualties. We'll actually besiege. Well, no, we'll go ahead and fight it. I'd prefer to besiege it over the end turn, but it would just be easier if we just fight it and get it out of the way. As soon as either battle is won, we can just pivot to the east. Or to the west. We're not fighting in rain. We're not fighting in rain. Not fighting in the rain. Alright, we got dry. Really flat map, which means our cavalry will have a great advantage. Luckily, it's not... I'm fine with sieges, but not really so far in DEI or walled cities. I don't think I've done a walled siege battle in this campaign series, and that's simply because the battles in DEI take so much longer that I just get bored fighting the walled sieges. But eventually, you know, we'll do one. Let's move. What is this? Little... Oh, they got defenses. There's nothing in the middle.
It is not just to kill those unwashed fools, although that is a worthy thing. No, we come to bring civilization.
We can put the tree REI on one side. Start moving the skirmishers. Put you on guard mode. The general, just follow up. Let's make sure our skirmishers are straight. See what's going to happen. They declared war on us, so them losing the majority of their territory is on them. Let's fast forward for a minute. I was not going to expand over here for right now. But they've been hostile basically this whole time. They're pivoting to face on two different directions. Let's just keep moving.
Your orders. Advance at speed. General. Advance at speed. Priori. Advance at speed. Double time. Heavy horse at your command.
They only have a couple units of archers, so I'm not worried about it. Do I have enough room on Testudo? No. Get out of Testudo. We don't need to be on Testudo. Just keep advancing. We gotta wait for the tree REI to get in position as well. We can charge the Celtic warriors, but wait. Now we can throw our pilas.
Principes! Fire on the enemies! Ready! Six Commander! Commander!
Not you.
Gives us strength! Advance at speed! Quickly orders! Action! Ready and waiting!
No, not everything.
Principes, Tribunus, orders, Roma Invicta, Six Domine, Legio Parati, Ave, your orders. Mars aid us. Obidiamos, Domine.
Just chase the skirmishers. They charge from multiple directions. Beautiful.
General, strength and honor. Fire at anyone.
Let's get the firing done.
Quick march.
They're just gonna get beat really easily.
Ready to ride.
There's shot caps. Let's pull back. The general is falling back.
Velites, your orders. Brave Romans to a man. March. Principes, pull back. Orders. Ready. Obidiamos. Velites, attack.
We get as many skirmish fire as we can. Let's get over here. Get away from that unit.
Sons of Mars, quickly now. Missile infantry at your command. Principes, advance.
General should die. Once their general dies, it's definitely over.
Break them, advance.
Charge at a different point.
Advance. Commander, ready.
Get a good charge bonus.
Yours to command.
Bring our general down.
Principes, attack their position forward. Break
Pull the cab back.
as you command.
We'll do another charge.
Orders understood. Melee infantry at your command. Principes. Missiles ready and waiting. Equites.
Just charge into the back of the bowman. You're caught.
Riders.
Not just you.
Understood. Ave. Forward. Melee troops. Principes. Orders. Equites. Orders. Obidiamos.
Over here.
Romans ready for duty.
Oh, kill their general.
Riders, advance! Equites!
One of our generals is losing.
Principes!
We can't back him up.
Commander, let's charge! Melee infantry at your command. Principes! Equites! Your orders? Extemplo! Ready and waiting. Advance!
Charge him down. This is now just free XP simulator for the cavalry.
Victory for Rome! Your orders? Cohors parati! General!
And fast forward. So I'll pause the recording, so you guys don't have to watch me run them down. Rogue victory, we only took 400 casualties, nowhere near as many as the auto resolve would have had us take, but we did basically lose a unit of Principes. But it's not that bad, and we'll have another major battle against them to fight here soon. So I really did not want to have to expand this way.
At your command. Ready for battle.
What do I need? Is there anything that's going to reduce upkeep? Yeah, we'll get that. Upgrade that again. Upgrade it again.
At your command.
I guess we want this. Brain pits. I'd rather not have that right now.
We hunger for battle.
You will take that next turn. It's not a big issue. Which I wonder, out of curiosity, the odds of them making peace.
Speak quickly and well.
Moderate. So we take this, it's definitely going to be high. Which will leave them essentially just in Pannonia. Or not in Pannonia, in Dacia. So 2 armies will be able to pivot back. They'll be too weak to fight.
Commander. Yes.
Mm.
Hard on the oars, you men. March.
Get rid of you.
Ready for orders. Get the fortifications ready.
Move you up.
Advance. Is that all? We hunger for battle.
You're able to start moving this way, and we might be able to sink this navy. Himmelkar.
Our voyage is done.
So, send diplomats. We've got to try to improve our diplomatic standing with factions like the Averni, the Boy. Basically, everybody who borders us, that's a major power. We gotta try to stop. Adopt. Adopt. Not gonna spend a ton of money. You can get married. You can get married. And are we broke now? No. Wait, we saved 5,000. I guess since we're pushing to the Danube, we'll play until we conquered what the Romans conquered. Losing part of Sicily's going to suck. We just can't pull out of Africa. Because that African faction won't leave us alone. You might just have to annex it. Because we just lost basically all of Sicily. So one of these armies can start pivoting back. The one we just fought the battle with. Hopefully we get a generous tribute from somebody. We need to get our stuff back in order. Alright, so Massilla took Norbo from Carthage, which is a good thing. And gives us buffer space between Southern Gaul and over there. So let's fight. Kind of wish I didn't auto-resolve that now, but honestly, I think we're still fine. We just gotta deal with their large amount of freaking archers. Don't want to lose any units here. If we do, it's not a big deal, but I just don't want to lose them. Because this army's going to have to sit here and defend it. Maintain public order. If we pull back, we can corner camp. Or we can corner camp on a hill. Which is, for obvious reasons, significantly better. Actually, we won't be on the hill if we sit in the corner. But just sit over here. We won't be able to get on the hill, right? So we're going to all the injured units. I want Gever to go form like a reserve. Skirmishers. General can be with the Cav. You'll be our reserve.
Melee infantry ready.
Because I don't want to lose any units.
Gods, as we have been so many times before. And like all of you, I will do my best while the gods are watching. So, draw swords and prepare. God,
Guard mode on. The reserves, put you back there. Let's move the cavalry over. Like right here. And then fast forward. Oh, you got one of you. I can just sit here, I guess. We gotta get the cab behind. So we can deal with their skirmishers. I'm gonna pause recording until they get closer. So I will see you in a couple minutes. Alright. We are successfully positioned behind them. They are getting closer to our army, which is fine. We just need them to not pay attention to the cavalry. Let the cavalry get a little bit of a rest. And what? Help them get built back up. Their skirmishers are just going to get surpassed by the infantry. Stay walking. So let's put you in flying wedge also, just so we have a better charge bonus. Now we can turn this off. They are on fire at will, so that should help.
At your service. Advance at speed.
Just walk for now.
Principes.
Right.
Principes.
Let's force their hand.
Melee troops. Your orders. Now. Orders. Principes. Sons of Mars. Break the lance. Orders. Hail. Ready.
And we'll take the injured reserve
Melee troops awaiting.
and line them back up.
Happy to serve Rome.
And get a good charge bonus over here.
Triarii. Principes. Principes. Proud Romans all. Principes. Triarii. To arms. Commander. Ready for orders. Principes. At the double waiting. Hack them down. Your orders. Commander.
Let's get this done.
General. Victory.
Alright, when we're close,
Never surrender. Romans ready for duty.
okay, they're getting sandwiched. Let's pull the cab back and we'll charge again. Wait. Not you. Just the cav.
General! Advance at speed. Quickly now. Understood. For glory.
We can charge into the back of the general, which will be a really good thing to do. I don't think it'll kill him, but it will do a lot of morale. Our skirmishers can move up.
Sons
Move the cab back.
of Mars. Yes, Commander. Forward.
This is just a garrison army, so it doesn't matter if we run them down, but we do want the charge bonuses.
Infantry ready. General! You have orders, sir. General! Attack! For Rome, for glory!
Let's get over here.
Quickly now! Triarii! Melee troops!
You're able to move.
Romans ready for duty! Triarii!
They are breaking really quick.
Advance!
Alright, we'll do this just for the fun of it. Well, I'm gonna do it for the fun of it. I'm gonna fast forward so you guys don't have to watch this. Alright. Another heroic victory. We took less than 100 casualties, but we killed a lot of them. About half their total army, but it doesn't matter. Really. Would have liked to run down more, but we were so close to the edge of the map, it's kind of hard to chase them. But our cavalry still got about 500 kills, if not. Well, if you include our general, we got probably close to 600 or 700. We'll ransom because we need the money. This army gets to pivot immediately back. Macedon's right there, so Macedon might be able to actually give us reinforcements. Use some mercenaries. Carry on. Has betrayed you.
Attack for Rome!
Easy victory percent chance.
Ready for battle.
Now let's see if they'll make peace.
You have the ear of my people. Do my ancestors were quite inventive with dolts like you. They For my people, I accept.
Alright.
There is fault in this choice. Let the gods find it in me.
So you're gonna march this way.
We hunger for at ease, men.
We got a rebellion. Fix squalor. Get this, which will help lower banditry. Oh no, this can get converted. It's just we gotta wait until we have money. You can go on patrol. Honestly, we'll just march to Sicily.
At your command. March.
We'll see if they try to attack that, which they probably will. Once this area is stable, we can completely pivot. We gotta move this army.
We hunger for battle.
Right outside Fab 6. Okay, we're back to trustworthy. Will anybody potentially trade?
My time is better spent feasting and
The boy
I'm
that we
sure
share
you
land
have many
border with.
pleasantries for
Will you
me,
pay me?
but please, don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
3,600.
Gods above.
You're not going to trade. You might.
Are you brave or foolish, or just mad? Well, speak.
But you probably do
Be
like
grateful that
2,000.
you are not eating this mighty treasure, piece by piece, with boiled leeks. You insult. I dislike much of our speech, but I put aside my concern.
Would Egypt actually trade them?
Undoubtedly
have
much.
Sigorsi.
Are you brave or
No. Egypt definitely won't. Right, we're making 600, which is like not shit, but it's better than nothing. We got a lot more trade pouring in. Public order should be starting to restabilize. We can get the Roman barracks. Everything up here should start working out. That's a lot of money. We're not going to spend that. Just to help an auto-resolve. We'll get more mercenaries. And we'll raise taxes for 1 turn. And we'll get our nest egg built back up. You have a trait, which will be the one that reduces upkeep. Typically, I don't like that one because it's really temporary because you lose that upkeep reduction when the general dies. That army is going to shit all over that Carthaginian army. It will not be close. Retreat.
Disengage!
We're closer to Corrales. Keep this army intact. Now this is where we just go full throttle to conquer Carthage. We are only focusing on Carthage. We're going to leave that army to watch over there. But now, like, I figured they would eventually just send a peace treaty, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Corruption, punishment. Yeah, we lowered the taxes back down. Able to get over here.
Ready for further orders.
I don't think we'll be able to get reinforcements.
Retreat, men! Retreat! At your command. March.
I can't put you on patrol, but you can. You should have been on it last turn. I just forgot to hit the button.
Is that all?
You can become deal with rebels.
To battle! Advance.
8%. So we have a pretty decent border right now in the north. We just got to maintain it.
For battle.
Here, let's get the aqueduct. We're gonna have plenty of food in this province.
Ready for battle.
You gotta keep marching your way over here. Means you can get the auxiliary barracks. And plus 4 public order. You can get unit replenishment. You can go back on that. Take our regions back.
At your command. Ready for battle.
This should start going our way. Let's get rid of the archers because we're closer to Corrales now, and 1 unit of the spears. We'll make some money. And then in turn. You're going to push Carthage. Like, to the brink of extinction. Like, I'm tired of it. They're done. They're dead. They're done diddity dead. Which will be a really good thing. And we gotta end the really second Punic War because there was a big gap where they rearmed. $106, so Uncoming 8, Siege Tower. Is there anything that'll make us money I can get relatively quick? Plus 2% tax rate. 3 sanitation, plus 3 growth, plus 3 wealth from industry, all buildings. We can get that. We don't have much industry in terms of, like, economically, but it should be decent. What is even... Nothing, really. Stay here on this stance. It'll work out. You can keep marching. You get to get into Sicily.
We hunger for battle. March.
And get to go fight this army.
Tower before Rome.
I don't think they're in reinforcement range.
Disengage. Ready for order.
Let's move down.
Advance.
Move you over here.
On the move.
And we'll put you on patrol. We're losing 400 a turn, which honestly we're gonna have to deal with. It's a lot better garrison, but honestly, Italy itself really isn't under much of a threat. Just gotta get our armies into better position. Which should happen. We got pushed back a little bit. Sardinia is isolated from us, because it's in the Sea of Carthage. Taking Corsica will be an interesting battle. Be pretty decisive what's about to happen. Carthage will lose 3 full stacks. We'll have 2. One army's going to have to stay in and around Italy. But one army and the other one, including that Railway army, are just going to start campaigning. Whether it's more in Africa or in Spain. Preferably in Africa, just because Spain's going to push us really far over there. And you're able to retake this city, which will make us more money. And they'll be driven out of Sicily, slowly but surely. And you get upgrades. So I definitely want... Let's get this one. I want their morale to suck. I also like the infantry to be better. They didn't change any of the buildings. They got closer. I don't think they're in reinforcement range. Oh, not yet. You're able to just keep on marching. Army. You're still going plus public order, so let's move you to Italy to try to replenish. I don't like leaving our northern border open like this, but sometimes it's what we gotta do. Who are these guys at war with? Nobody.
Be welcome, emissary, if you come in peace. Be fearful.
You'll do trade, which is kind of like a pseudo non-aggression pact, but it doesn't give me enough confidence to move armies.
And will listen with interest to all you have to say.
1200, 2400, 4200 is still high, 5400, 6000.
Gods of Olympus rejoice when men. Be
Well,
welcome.
no, if they'll trade, yes they
Strike
will.
us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
1200, 1800, 2400, 3000. We just got a
Now
free
drink
9000.
and give thanks.
Will Ptolemy finally trade? No. What about you?
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not wait.
Oh, well, we got 9,000. Which means I wonder if this will drastically change. Yes, it will. Means we gotta kick this army out of Sardinia, get an additional 2,500, and you can chase. Chase just like Claypool. Some of you guys got that, some of you didn't. But, it's worth it. Worth it.
Your next command?
Okay, so now with this army, we can get rid of the mercenaries. They're expensive. You get to lower your upkeep. Plus 2 food. 140. 8 morale.
Ready for battle.
Honestly, we could afford more priority if we merge. We can get 3, and it'll save us money.
Ready for orders.
This can now get us a Shrine of Jupiter. Taxes are fine. Lower the banditry. We're waiting till level 4, and we should be able to get the building that reduced banditry in Rome itself. Banditry starting to become a little bit of an issue. But not a huge one, most likely. This is going to feel really satisfying to destroy this army, kick them back out of Sicily again.
Ready for battle.
It's because we're going to have to deal with elephants with this army. Let's get another skirmish cav and Prince of Bays. It's really easy to deal with the elephants if you have a skirmish cav. The Velites would do decent against it, but honestly, it would be a lot easier to deal with skirmish cav because we're able to chase them, flank behind, more mobile. Which is either Carthage has to make peace, or they're going to be giving up a huge chunk of land in either Spain or Africa. Most likely, I prefer it to be in Africa just because it's closer. We're losing some trade agreements. The Averni, I would really like a trade agreement, but you're not going to give me one. How about you guys?
The gods will have me listen to you, but do not pass the day in words without merit. I can sense that my gods smile on us and our agreement.
That's Egypt.
Be welcome, friend.
Still low.
We hunger. We take this settlement for Rome.
I have to hold out for 14 turns, which is a long ass time. I want to see if they sally out.
To the settlement. Ready for battle.
You can just keep getting Grey Warrior guy. And you're going to sit in Italy for a turn and help deal with the banditry. Before getting on a boat.
Is that all? Faster, curse you all.
Over here, you're going to get one of these, so you can start dealing with it. These buildings are still going up. What's their biggest issue? Cultural differences, taxes, slaves. The issues are starting to get reversed, which I really like. House Public Order and Illyricum. Run up by 29 is plus 100. The province is completely Roman now. But you're just coming this way for punishment. And maybe to get a cav.
At your command. At your command.
I wonder if that automatically lowers the banditry. Lowered it a little bit. The further away we get from Italy, the longer it's going to take to replenish our troops. We need to start heavily... We just can't fight on multiple fronts again. Not if we're not Ray Warrior spamming, which honestly, I don't think you guys like to watch Ray Warrior spam stuff. I don't like to do the Ray Warrior spam stuff. And honestly, I prefer fighting the battles. Most of the time. We'll put most of our spears on one side.
Romans ready for duty.
All the cav is going to be on one flank, which will be fine, except the general.
On watch. Equites!
They don't have elephants in this army. So we destroy their cavalry, we get behind, and we should be able to win. And they gotta march to us. So we're gonna position our cav right over here. They got reinforcements, which won't be a big issue. Whatever's left of their garrison army. It is rain. They're gonna be tired after marching to us. So let's actually sit like right here. I'm going to fast forward and pause recording until they get closer, and I will see you when the battle actually starts. Okay, the battle hasn't started yet, but we're going to try and force out their cav.
Riders, advance! In service to...
We got a lot of cav over here, but honestly, we can deal with it. This should be close enough to force out their cav. If we can force out their shot cav, it'll make enveloping them with the cav a lot easier to do. Just keep gradually moving closer.
Sic Domine! We obey!
Proud Romans all!
Equites!
Riders, at the double! Ready to ride! Forward!
They are going to break. We gotta watch their phalanx. We don't want to fight their phalanx, but we do want to destroy this cavalry unit. Here, take some skirmish fire. Alright, let's pull back. I want to deal with skirmishers. Pull back. How much damage do we do? About half.
Commander! Ready and waiting! Hack them down!
Honestly, you're closer. You come help with that.
Commander!
You move closer over here.
Principes! To orders! Legio Parati! Melee troops! Principes! Melee infantry! Principes! Break the line! Orders! Attack!
Are you guys ready? Move the cav.
Orders!
You gotta be positioned to guard the flank.
Priori! Hack them down! Proud! Your orders! Forward!
Now we can boost.
Principes!
Heavy horse at your command!
It'd almost be easier if we just went over here.
Missiles awaiting
Commander!
targets!
You can come guard this flank.
Yours to command!
One of you keep chasing, you come down here.
Priori!
Run them off the field.
General!
I made the buff.
Engage!
Missiles ready and waiting! Pull back! Ready!
But they're gonna lose a lot of units due to this.
Priori!
Heavy cavalry ready and willing! Advance!
Get that done.
Priori! General! Break
This unit should just get destroyed.
Velites! Glory!
Fire the phalanx.
all for glory!
Get a nice charge bonus in over there.
Romans to a man! To arms!
Equites!
Jupiter gives us strength!
Equites!
We're able to intercept their general. We're about to get outflanked over there, which is fine
Ordinem!
for right now.
General!
You can move.
Priori! You
Come
heard
help
this.
deal with this.
Your orders. Obliviamus! Have them to engage!
Velites!
Well, you come deal with this cav. I didn't realize there was more back there still.
Ready 'tis.
We're out of ammo. The only one with ammo is the one currently engaged in melee.
Shock cavalry ready. Engage!
No, double back.
Your order. Riders, advance!
Double back this way.
Brave Romans.
You two. Deal with that.
Your orders. Orders. We obey. At speed.
Alright. They're off the field. You can start moving back this way.
Spear infantry. At your command.
You can start moving this way.
Romans ready for duty.
Equities.
Charge!
Let's get out of this.
Understood. Advance!
I thought we ran them off because they disappeared. I guess I just went hidden.
The brave ready for orders.
Equities.
Pull back.
Proud Romans all.
Principes. At speed.
Melee infantry
Commander.
at your command.
Fire on the enemy. Advance at speed. General.
Ready and waiting.
Brave Romans to a man.
Charge their very light infantry there.
Flying wedge. Honor. Obliterate them.
Lowering that.
Cavalry ready and willing.
This unit should just collapse.
We await your command. To arms.
You can actually come that way and envelop. You can move up.
Triarii.
We await your command. Up forward!
Won't be super hard to deal with.
Jupiter gives us strength. Equities.
I know you're shot cab, but you'll be fine. Keep moving back this way.
Triarii. Advance. Double time.
Your orders.
Equities.
A nice cap charge over here. One of you can charge that. Rest of you can come charge over here. You come fight this phalanx unit. Their general's dead. They've been fighting this Triarii this whole time. We get a nice little charge here in the back. It'd be really great. And they should just break just because their formation's broke.
Missiles awaiting targets. Ready to ride. Ready and waiting.
Hey, you cav need to pull back.
General. Ready and waiting.
Oh wait, no?
Order.
Ready and waiting.
Just run them down.
Your orders.
Hack them down.
Commander.
Commander.
You guys get to kill all of them. And now we're going to run down the Carthaginians that invaded Sicily. Let's all fast forward so you guys don't have to watch this. But anyway, I'll see you on the campaign map. Alright, we got a decisive victory. That army is entirely destroyed. Our cavalry's getting a lot better. Can't wait until we get other cav units. We gotta wait for reforms or technology research for that. But Carthage's threat in Sicily is dealt with, and they suffered 4,700 casualties. If you like in the mural, it says 36. Well, this army's about to get destroyed when I retake the city via auto-resolve, so it's really 47. Quality over quality over quantity. And we get an additional 2,000 for that. So 2 of the 3 full stacks are dealt with. Now we just gotta deal with the other one. Looks like Masilla is going to destroy a navy for us, which is a really good thing. It's got to destroy Genoa. There's no 2,000. Free money is free money. Made a lot of progress so far. Let's send some characters out to like the Averni. Just to try to keep them away. Who likes us the most? Macedon, right? Now Macedon's starting to not like us. Which is unfortunate.
At your command.
Next turn we'll be able to deal with that. Marian reforms. We can get that.
Ready for battle.
You can just move up and then sit on patrol so we make more money.
Your next command.
You're mostly replenished, so I really just want to get you a cab unit before you turn back. Well, we got 2 of these buildings. We don't need 2. Let's get the public orders for sanitation. That's 20% will from agriculture. That'll help a lot. And you get to retake Sicily. Destroying their navy and army.
We cannot follow this order.
Means we might be able to pull this army to Africa and use it to campaign. Well, it's either we could do one of 2 things because we're not in a position to do both. Because one army out of these 2, but one army is going to stay up here. One's going to come help take Corsica back. We have 1 free army because one has to watch the African province because of the people in Fazania is not going to just let us chill. So the 1 army can either go take Palma, which I think is part of Hispania, so we'll only have 1 city in the province. Or we can just use it to try to conquer all of Carthaginian Africa, or Carthaginian Spain. This will take a while. It'll be a very far-flung campaign from Italy. Replenishment's going to take a while. Where if we go to Africa, we're able to somewhat maintain supply lines because Carthage. Taking Palma would be a good staging point to take Spain, but holding it would be the issue. You got to get enough money to get another army, and then we could optimally invade Spain with 2 legions. And they have 2 armies over here. But if Masilla is also fighting them, then it won't be as big of an issue.
Ready for orders.
Let's get more Aorei. Might have to just Aorei spam a little bit. I can 3,000. I can almost 4,000 per turn. That's not enough. Do I have taxes raised? No. That's not enough to
Ready for battle.
consistently make more money. You're not consistently make more money. It's not enough to consistently get another army without us having to worry about money. Which Gaul might be the campaign. Because if we take out Masilla, we can... Southern Gaul won't be an issue. We going all the way to Spain or the Iberian Peninsula is the issue. Logistically. We don't have the men to do it. Everywhere we've conquered so far is close to Italy or close to getting reinforcements from Italy. Like, Carthage really isn't that close, but because of Sicily being in the middle, it's a lot easier to reinforce those armies. That's sort of diplomacy, this and that, though. Well, it looks like we got a chunk of Gaul, apparently. Banditry missing taxes in Pannonia. How many things do I have? Right, so here we should get that. You're gonna get your cavalry and then march back up here. You're going up by 1, but that should change soon. Missing supplies from Pannonia is going to be an issue. Can you attack the city?
At your command.
No. But you can.
Besieging the settlement.
And I'm confident we would win this if we fought it. Those look like good cav, but the rest of their army is kind of shit.
Take this settlement.
So it wouldn't be a huge deal. But now with us unfortunately owning this, we got to invest over here. But we got the capital. So holding it's not going to be that big of an issue. We just got to raise the shit out of our taxes to pay for it. So maybe now Southern Gaul is definitely more likely. You... Let's go to North Africa. So I still can't move you, but you can at least sit on patrol. We're making 6,000 per turn, apparently, now. Don't know why, but we are. Actually, you should stay over here. Because we need breeding games. And banditry is getting kind of high, so we got to deal with that. Issue an edict in one of your entirely owned provinces. I think I've done that everywhere. We haven't done it in Pannonia. So, breeding games. Over here, just so we can get the growth, let's go to... Oh, breeding games are already doing it, so +4 growth. It's just going to take several turns for us to get the building that'll reduce banditry. Alright, so we got a major battle to fight here. Which, a lot of their units do suck. We just gotta worry about their cav. The elephants I'm not worried about. In the slightest. They have probably about 7,000... No, not 7,000. Probably about 5,000, give or take. So we're definitely outnumbered, but I'm not worried about numbers. Our troops are significantly better in terms of quality. And anything Carthage can grow. And we have the high ground. So we could actually... Oh, I don't want to deal with the trees. But the high ground is beneficial. I don't like corner camping, but we're probably going to have to for this. But it is definitely winnable.
Sons of Mars!
Just get everything in a better position. Let's drag the cav.
General, ready and waiting.
Now we can get into better position.
I have consulted the wise and listened to the omens. I have prayed, but I have also thought about this battle today. We shall win. If I do my duty and you do yours.
Can I actually line them up in Testudo?
Prepare.
No. Defensive formation? Because we're going to need the additional defense.
In service to Rome! Happy to serve Rome!
That lets us get the skirmishers.
For the gods!
Guard will get off fire at will. The tree REI are our reserves.
Commander!
The Cav. We are honestly going to hide over here. And we'll fast forward. I'll pause recording. You guys know the drill. Okay, it's not looking like we're going to be able to hide. Because they know where we're at. So let's just move you guys. We're not going to be able to deal with their elephants. Heavy shot cav. Right, that is heavy cavalry. If we can get the cav up this way, it'll be a lot better. I don't know if we'll be able to. Very light shot cav. General, we are going to move over here because I don't want to lose them. The rest of the cav, it's going to be relatively rough. These are experienced calves, so I don't particularly want to lose them. Move closer to the army. It's very light, we can destroy it.
Riders at the double!
That unit should just... yeah, it's getting shit on. It's not even close. Gotta watch their other units, though. While seeing if we can break this unit. Their archers are shooting at us, but I don't think we're taking too many losses. Hey, get over here. I don't want you taking any more losses than you have to. Actually, get out of range. That unit is routing to 50% losses. Do a sacrificial charge if we really wanted to. We need to get over here and get around. That's some of their cav coming over here.
Ready for duty. Right, march.
Get you two in position.
General.
Riders advance!
At the double.
To deal with their heavy shot cav.
Shock cavalry ready!
Because we're going to be able to get away and get behind.
Quickly now! Advance at speed! Riders at the double!
I don't want their spears to be able to help.
Advance!
So the more units able to get over here, the better.
In the name of Rome!
Valites. Double time. Spearmen ready for orders. Missile.
Gotta look for the elephants. I do not currently see. They're right there.
Valites.
Target the elephants.
Your orders. Your orders. Roma. Ready. We obey.
Let's try to kill these elephants.
The enemy men.
Let's have them all engage over there.
Melee troops. Mars lead us. Orders. Triadi.
Let's get all the skirmishers to fire on the elephants.
Proceed.
It's the only way we're going to be able to do this. You get over here and inspire. Okay, what's going on over here? We winning? Yes.
Glory! Glory to Rome! By your command!
We just need to make sure we're fine. Closer over here.
Understood!
They're coming back. We just finished fighting it.
Melee infantry ready. Triadi.
Is the elephant's dead? No.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Principes.
Definitely like this version of Inspire, definitely better than the vanilla version.
By your command!
They are definitely losing. Charge over here.
Back! For Rome!
And the wedge. Collapse this flank, we can envelop. Shouldn't take us too long. The elephants.
Missile.
You're in melee. Get out of melee.
Velites!
All right, you need to kind of get in the melee.
Yourselves!
Get over there.
Velites!
You guys target right there. Get a nice charge,
Velites!
and you're able
Ready and waiting.
to do war cries soon.
Obliterate them!
Help inflict some losses. You can come charge over here. So now they're smashing between
Service!
our cav, our infantry over here. And they're starting to run. And we'll pull back.
Riders at the double.
One of you can go chase the
Orders understood.
skirmishers.
Proud
The other two,
Melee troops! At speed!
ready. Your orders ready.
get a charge back
Glory.
over here.
Missile
It's a
infantry!
matter of how you do your charges. Target the general.
Velites!
Everybody's left. Fire on the general.
Ready and waiting. Never surrender.
Improving morale.
Commander. Understood.
Move back.
Ready and waiting.
You gotta deal with that by yourself.
Heavy horse at your command.
Melee infantry at your command! Orders!
Commander.
Start chasing. Pursue.
Ready for orders! At the double! Your orders! Principes!
Start trying to push.
Equites! Victory! Sons of Mars! Principes!
Jupiter gives us strength.
Run them all down. Fight this melee cav.
Spear infantry ready! Equites!
Orders.
They're losing. The general
General! We are
can get right here and run out. It'd be great.
melee infantry ready! Principes! Fire! Loose! Orders! Attack! Commander! Your orders! For glory! Rome is mother to us all! To a forward!
Get that done. Where did my audio go? My game just went quiet. Crap. There we go. I don't know how I muted it, but apparently I did.
Equites! Principes! Break the for glory! Equites!
And so you two can get better positioned over here.
General!
General,
Fly quickly now.
get a buff.
Glory.
Principes! Fire on the enemy! Principes! Ready and waiting! Pull back! Cut them down! Your orders? Obediamos! At the double! Equites!
Advance.
A nice cap charge right in the rear. This very light infantry unit. That should be enough to shatter it.
Principes! Dominate!
All you guys can get off a defensive formation.
Proud Romans! All! Attack! Advance! Trio! Ready and waiting! Melee infantry at your command! Principes! Rome is mother to us all! General! Obliterate them! Equites!
Pull the cap back.
As you command.
Orders!
Sons of Mars.
Advance at speed! At speed! Principes! Orders! Dominate!
So many of you over here.
General, to engage.
Try to run at down the skirmisher unit. Actually, I'll just have them do it. You need to get back over here.
Principes, attack. Marching on double time. Take aim. You have orders, sir.
You can run this unit off the field. It would be great if they're broke.
Quickly now.
I'll come over here and deal with this, because this is all skirmisher. That's all free kills.
Milites.
Spearman at the ready.
Orders. Commander.
Brave Romans to a man.
Principes.
Melee troops.
Mandata tua.
Have one of you come over here. Fight this phalanx.
Rome. Orders. General. Strength and honor. Principes.
It's you over here.
March. Double time. Sons of Mars. Equity.
Back up.
Orders understood. General.
It's you over here. Break these units would be a lot easier to win.
Principes. General. Flying wedge formation. Equites.
Go with this javelin. Shouldn't be too hard of a mop up. We lost a lot of cav in this battle.
General.
Nothing crazy. Just got a cinematic charge here. It's devastating.
Principes. Proud Romans. Principes.
Now you guys can come over here
Lords at speed.
and get involved.
Troops awaiting orders. Ready. By your command. General. For the gods. Act forward. Principes. At speed.
It's taking a lot longer.
General.
Also a lot more units. Like a crazy amount more.
Engage.
You can run down the skirmisher unit.
Attack their position.
Principes.
Run
General.
it off the field. Kill as many as possible also, because you are our only cav left and I need you. Get out of this formation also. You're not charging right now.
Rally to me. Riders at the double.
Kill more of these. Gotta get them. I think we're gonna catch them, but if we do, better.
General. General. Advance.
As many Carthaginian troops as we can. So the next battle isn't as big of an issue.
Jupiter gives us strength. Principes. Tribunus. We await orders.
Spear infantry at your command.
You want to disengage and engage that unit.
General. General.
Both cav units are coming back.
Quickly now. Forward.
They're exhausted. We're active, so we should just destroy this unit. The general is dead. It's just a matter of waiting to break it.
Equites. Riders. Flying wedge.
You two can come run down these units. Continue.
General.
Just gotta run down
Principes. Roma invicta. General.
everything.
Extemplo. Engage.
Kill as many as physically possible.
Engage! Shock cavalry ready.
Very exhausted. I'm just tired. Alright, fast forward. Go as many as possible. Alright. Quick battle. Heroic victory. We took 700 casualties, mostly to our cav, but our cav killed like 1,500 of our total 4,000 kills, which was a lot. This is 11. 30 plus 60, that's a 12. About 1,300. Their elephants only got 27 kills. This was a good use of our skirmishers. We need better skirmishers. One Triarii unit got 360 kills. We're going to retake our province, and this army's still mostly intact. And we'll have reinforcements from the Ryorii army, which we might actually be able to disband it and get another traditional army. That army's got to go back to the north after this turn of recruitment. Alright, conflict of orders. Investigate. Alright, did I raise taxes? Yes. So let's drop it back down. We're only making 900. You get to start your long march back to Pannonia. So we'll probably have you sit like right here. There's no good city for you to sit in, so I guess Segesta is it.
Attack for Rome! At your command.
Yeah, you can come sit.
Make haste, men. For death and honor!
94%. Retaken Corsica. Carthage is a... We lost all of our cav, though. So this army can not really move. We recruit an army. Have it recruit the cavalry. But we don't have the money for that. Never mind. Say, if we had the money to recruit... Oh, wait. Do we not? No. It's better for him to just pull back and replenish it anyway.
Your orders?
You are going to come to Africa.
Ready for further orders. Your next command?
Replenishment stance.
Commander?
Watch them. The northern border is securing itself. 200 weapon agriculture and boosting our agricultural yield. Getting that stuff built back up. Oh, we raised taxes because I'm supposed to convert this. Oh. Going down by 12. Let's get an army up here. Just get Ryorii. Or we could send this army to go deal with it. We'll have to see. We're expanding at a good pace. It's just a matter of now pushing Carthage back and dealing with all of our political issues. Ally attacked. We have more. Assuming the yellow's us, even though they're on the left, we should be fine. I just can't afford to fight another war in Africa. I gotta break the alliance with Macedon. Hopefully they don't use my war of Carthage as an excuse to invade Illyria or Pannonia. So I don't think they will, because I'm hoping Egypt just puts a lot of pressure on Macedon. Economic intent. Trade. Trade agreement dissolved.
Speak
Scythia.
quickly and well. Speak ill.
The Nervi.
Welcome. Speak. Come on.
Be at ease, good emissary.
Are you brave or foolish?
The Northern Gauls are not going to trade with us, but we do got to send a diplomat to Macedon. Because they're negative 94. Does anybody view us favorably? No. But we're really big, so we should be able to deal with that. Kinda looks like the Western Roman Empire and Attila to an extent, because we mostly have that borders. I wish this wasn't part of Pannonia, then it would really even out. And then all of Rome 2's borders just follow the Danube.
We hunger.
You gotta keep marching.
Set up the watch. Advance. Gathering supplies.
I'll make you go plus 18.
Ready for battle.
You can get disbanded. Or you're able to go back on campaign. You gotta come over here.
Disembarking now. Ready for further orders.
And we gotta replace your cab. And we gotta convert stuff in Gaul. So we gotta raise taxes.
Commander.
Let you replenish your cab. And then we're gonna go push into Africa, I guess. Or we should maybe wait.
Commander. It is a great and glorious.
Get one of you. We just gotta get you on the patrol stance and then get everything converted. Really was not wanting them to give me land. I just wanted to keep the relations good, maybe get a trade agreement. Also extends our border all the way to the Rhine. Come on, game, don't crash. There we go. And that was wounded. Marian military reforms. So it struck this down. Holy shit, what changed?
At your command.
Oh, we got unit upgrades. And now we get legionaries. That's gonna be expensive. Be a pain to hold this province. Just get rid of that. This can get converted. Both of that's going to cost for the border. Just get these. Legionarii. Costs a lot of money.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men. March.
That's not going to lower it drastically.
At your command.
So in terms of recruitment, we get Legionary Veterinarii. We don't get cavalry anymore. But he just doesn't get any cav. We get better archers? No. It's just got a lot more expensive to deal with.
We hunger for battle. Commander, you will march.
Put you on this and expand all of these units. Brings us down to 3,000. We need trade pretty badly. We got a lot of armies, but we kind of need all of our armies because I don't trust anybody around us not to try to invade. They no longer exist. Macedon's not really in a position to invade. Right. Let's raise the taxes up for one more turn, because what did the Marian reforms? We're still searching the Marian reforms. We definitely got to get the ones that reduce upkeep. That's 8%. We gotta get that. And we also gotta get all of our armies upgraded, which is gonna take a hot minute. But conquering Carthage should pay for it by itself. We got a reinforced call. If Massilia falls, Italy is wide open for invasion. Okay, we're making 3,000 now for whatever reason. Know what the difference was. What's this going to cost? Basically all of our money. We're not going to do that. We will upgrade you. The army in Italy itself will get fully upgraded. So we get Legionary Veterinarii. What's the stat difference? Not that crazy. So we could... And it's 30 upkeep more. So it really wouldn't free us up a ton of money. You're going up by 41. You're going to have to get redeployed to Gaul. This province... Gotta raise taxes, because I don't want the slums. We're not going to be able to do this forever. This public order is going to be dropping. Or maybe not. We gotta get our legions ready. Cohorts Prima, Marian, first cohort. You're lowering banditry. We gotta reconvert this. Of course we do. Oh, it's just gonna take time. It's gonna take time. I want to get that army converted and in position before we do anything else. Plague, pirate spotted. Drop the tax. I didn't raise the taxes all the way up. It's gonna cost 8,000. Infantry alone will get 3,900. And you all definitely gotta come this way. Gotta get this. That can sit for a second. Here. You still have the money. And you're gonna go to the border in Gaul.
We cannot do that.
If we're gonna have better units.
At your command.
Do they hate me? Yeah, but they're trading with me.
I am sure you
Trade?
have many pleasant.
No. Check it out. Give me 10,000. Gotta get the armies ready. I would really like to have this army up there to watch that border. But we gotta just end this war with Carthage. Gonna take 3 or 4 legions, but we have to do it. That's why we need that army there. But you can just come and reinforce it in the next part. We're not doing it this part. That'll make this video almost 2 hours long, and I'm not doing that. They didn't even occupy it, they just sacked it. Massilia's gonna fall. And that leaves it to us to take Southern Gaul. I'm really not wanting to expand this quick. It's just going to take a long time for us to get into position. Your settlement sacked. Child is born. Rebellion imminent. Where do we have a rebellion imminent? Germanic minor. I don't care about that province. That province is going to fall. Right, let's drop the taxes down to normal. We're only making 1,500. And you can keep marching this way. Your velites are not leveled. You're able to go that way.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, so we get fellow legionary. That'll be good. But unfortunately, we got to trespass. So we can put pressure on Carthage. This army we can't do anything with at the moment. Let's get rid of the missile gav. You can stay on patrol. You also can be on patrol. Join the army with the cavalry. Just running out of money.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey. Welcome. Speak. Come, let me hear you. I am sure you have many
I just can't secure everything.
Hostilities between us must end.
Carthage? You want peace? That does give me breathing space. But they're only saying that because we have an army near them. That's just part of Numidia, so we wouldn't be able to really secure that province anyway. But it does let us focus in Gaul. Will they pay at all? Okay, I'll take 1,000. Make peace with the Carthaginians. Carthage just bought peace with the Romans. Second Punic War, over. Now we can secure Gaul. And conquer the tribes along the Rhine. Just along the Rhine, not super far. That war lasted forever. I'm glad we finally, for the love of God, have peace. And we should be able to drop taxes. if this army's attacked, then they just get destroyed. Conquering the Gauls would bring a lot of money from just settlement income. But honestly, this is where this episode, apart from, we'll have to get that later. But this is where today's episode is going to end. I hope you guys really enjoyed this part. A lot of stuff happened, had a lot of good, long battles. But anyway, peace.